our meetings. We'll have.
Hopefully the June 2nd meeting is what we're shooting for.
It's going to be a busy night too.
Could we, what about the possibility of starting that at 6:30?
Oh, I don't wait until.
Let me
Yeah.
just-
I mean, if in fact we do it, if
Yeah,
we
if
need
it
the
looks like
extra time.
yeah, maybe we can do that a little earlier.
Yeah.
And get that first thing on the agenda, and if in fact all the appropriate paperwork comes in from the state and everything you need to formally proceed.
If the rest of the board could make 6:30 on that meeting, I mean, I could.
Yeah, you have a problem with that?
I'm gonna have to be late to that one anyway.
Well, then we're not gonna do it, because
You certainly want to be here.
I think you need to be here.
It's my sister's senior prom, so.
Which one? The second?
Yeah, the second.
Does that mean that's my son's senior prom too?
It is.
Oh, thanks for telling me. Okay.
Get your money out, Steve.
We bought him a tux. Best investment I've made.
Okay.
4 times in 2 years, pays for itself.
And that's basically just a reminder where the board is meeting at the library, in the basement of the library, 6 o'clock on Thursday evening. It's a work session. Those of the public that want to sit in are welcome to, but it is a work session. We won't have citizens participation. And I think we're going to have, we're starting at 6, and we're going to bring in pizza or something, so that planning on working 3 or 4 hours on this with the wastewater committee, and try to figure out just how we go about moving this thing forward. Mr. Toro's attending. What? You know,
Does he get pizza?
6 o'clock or 6:30, did you say, Bob?
I say yes.
He's a member of the board.
Yeah, I know it.
He's the longest-standing member of the board.
That's downstairs in the library.
Downstairs in the library, right? There'll be, I think the arrangement will be, we'll be sitting around a large working table. So that, face one another and discuss. And I believe that the wastewater committee has, they've sent a copy of the agenda. They'll have information to present. We can get into what our thoughts are, what are the questions. Basically, the board is going to have to sell this to the community, and therefore we'll have to feel comfortable with what we're trying to sell and be able to explain it. They've done a lot of work over a number of years associated with technical plans. I think the thing that I'm trying to get to the forefront is dealing with the cost and the financing and how this is all going to work into a plan that we can explain to a town meeting and get people to get behind it and support it. And clearly an opportunity to increase our commercial base, and that's probably one of the other areas, is try to figure out, given that we do these things, what's the potential in the commercial area as well.
Well, Sean's going to deliver it all. He made all those promises during the campaign.
Anyway, that's
Thanks, Steve.
that's what this
Just
first
going to remind
meeting,
you early and often.
That's what this first meeting is about.
worried
We'll
the public will
probably
remind
end
you.
up with we'll probably end up with more than one meeting before we get to the are in a position to present it. They wanted to make a presentation in April. Then we held that off. They suggested October and go to a ballot in November. Didn't particularly think that was a good idea. They wanted to have a town meeting earlier than October, which would be a special election. The more I look at the scope of work, I think we're not even close to making those dates. But if there's a way of doing it, I'm not against it. It's just that I think there's a substantial amount of additional work and numbers that have to be brought forth, especially in the financing plan. With that, I'll entertain a...
Old and new. Can be old and new.
Almost it.
Sean,
Oh, Sean, oh, I'm sorry.
I would just like take the opportunity to express my appreciation to Phil Daudino for his 3 years of service to the town of North Reading and the citizens of North Reading. I want to express my sincere thank you to the citizens of North Reading who have come out and supported me over the past 2 months, in my campaign and my election. I hope you're all with me 3 years from now, and I look forward to the opportunity of working with my 4 board members. I look forward to a productive term, productive year, and we can move this town ahead. Thank you.
Can I have one more quick thing,
Yeah.
Mr. Chair? And I also, excuse me, I failed to mention this, I want to thank the residents and the voters for my vote and my voting me in for the North Reading Housing Committee. I thank you. It was a tough one, but I squeaked by. Mr. Blank almost got me. But anyways, I thank you, and I look forward to working with them. It's a very active group. We're in the process of that possible new senior living over off of Chestnut Street. Going to be very active with that for the next couple of years, actually. So, again, I want to thank you very much. I'll do my best.
Thank you, Joe. Okay, with that, I'll entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman.
Adjourn to executive session.
Mr. Chairman, I move to enter into executive session for the purposes of litigation or collective bargaining strategy. And further, the Board of Selectmen will return to open session thereafter for the sole purpose of adjournment.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Harris, seconded by Mr. O'Leary. Mr. O'Leary.
Excuse me, just before we take the vote, Lester just threw a no-hitter.
Aye.
Really?
Aye.
Really?
Mr. O'Leary.
Aye.
Mr. Harris.
Aye.
Mr. Vino.
Aye.
Mr. Delaney. Chair votes aye.
Short recess, Bob?
Short recess. Thank you, everybody,
I guess
for
that means Sue
attending.
wasn't watching. She wasn't watching me.